Do your intro.
I don't really have an intro.
Do your intro. Welcome to another episode of the Wapsie River Rat Podcast.
Yep, another one.
Yep. This is Colin. Yep.
The new hats.
New hats. Got hats. So, luckily enough, we rescued Colin's phone.
We did.
Yeah, and it fell off of his truck because he left his phone on his truck while we were coming back out of the woods, setting up, getting pallets set up around the blind so it deflects the wind a little bit.
Yeah, because we get some high winds around here.
Yep.
We do.
Definitely do. So, and he decided to leave his phone
I didn't do
on
it
the back of the truck, and we were driving down a gravel road here in northeast Iowa. Luckily, I had Life 360 on my phone.
Yes, you guys need to get that.
And I got my phone set up on this other side, doing a live while we do the podcast. And we decided to do that and get some mock scrapes freshened up after we got a buttload of rain.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't hold the scent like we wanted to. And then he left his phone on the back of his truck. We were driving down the gravel road and bounced off, and we get back and going to do the podcast and
Wanting to check these guys out.
wanted to check the stuff out. And we realized no phone.
Yeah, got all the way back here.
Yeah.
No phone.
Yep. And so checked on Life 360. It was on the gravel road. We had to go back and go get it.
And it was ran over.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway. So what do you want to talk about on this one?
Where to begin? I mean,
Should we talk about what we got in the mail? Besides the hats?
we got
Besides the hats?
we got deer tags coming.
Yeah, we got deer tags coming.
Vangs Mason's gonna run this year.
Yep.
Hybrids.
And got some custom, and you had to decide to put them back, didn't you?
I did. I don't want them ruined.
And went online and got some custom made wraps made up. And got those ordered through One Stringer. So if anybody wants to get custom made wraps made, besides what they sell, you can go and get that done.
Yep.
One Stringer.
What I want to know is, who do you like in the industry?
Who do I like the best? My favorite
Like,
person?
yeah, due to not whether it's somebody you've met, haven't met, would like to meet, your reasonings behind all of that. Like, who's your numero uno?
The numero uno person that I enjoy the most. Okay, there's two people.
You gotta choose one.
Okay, my number one all time would be Waddle.
Waddell?
Yeah, Waddell.
Why? You gotta give your reason.
Well, one, grew up with the guy and, watching the guy on Outdoor Channel. He started out with like a nobody and was in the construction industry, won a turkey calling contest.
Won a bunch.
Yeah, won a bunch. And David Blanton met him and invited him on to record for Monster Bucks, Realtree Monster Bucks.
I think it was.
He worked his way up to what he is now.
Yeah.
And he is a big, big supporter of if your tag, your deer, your hunt. Very, very big supporter. And he lets the industry know his thoughts. what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right.
I will agree, but I think my number one is your number two.
Who?
Ted Nugent.
No, that wasn't my number two.
Oh. Ted Nugent by far beats everybody.
No.
By far
Yeah.
beats anybody. He's not doing it for the fame. He's not doing it for anything. He's doing it purely 100% out of passion for hunting, fishing, and being outdoors. He does more than I think anybody out there when it comes to getting people into the outdoors.
Yeah. I'll give you that one, but that wasn't my number two.
Oh, see, he is my all-time number one because of what he stands for, and he's not afraid to be outspoken. Like you can see on social media that he's on record saying, you know, if somebody wants to go out and shoot that spike, God bless them and let them go out there and do it, because you never know the person's backstory, anything like that, and you need to celebrate it just like anything else.
Well, that's what Waddell was saying too.
Mm-hmm.
But he also lets know what his thoughts are on Fish and Wildlife and Fish and Wildlife Department and DNR Department.
He's gone as far as going into
the hearings.
Yeah, hearings and stuff, and letting them know what they're doing wrong and what they need to do. And I think a lot more people can learn a lot from Nugent to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying that, juries aren't or anybody like that, but they might be, but then again, they may not be posting it too, unlike what Ted is, you know.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix this blade, but I think that might be it.
That's when you got to get it on an arrow to get that fixed.
Yeah.
So my person is the Nuge.
But yeah,
he's big into music. He's big into the outdoors. He runs a camp for kids and getting them introduced to it and everything. And he loves that adrenaline rush, and I do too.
Yeah, well,
I can relate to Nuge a lot.
Yeah, well, I like Waddell, and also because of his goofiness, but he'll also will tell you what his thoughts are, and his thoughts are the same as Nuge.
They are.
Yeah.
That's why I said I don't disagree with you one bit on it. I think Nuge goes one step further though.
The other guy I was thinking of was Johnny Utah, because he's worked his way up into the industry, and he's off on his own most of the time. Filming for his own thing. Every once in a while, he'll have a person filming his hunts and whatnot, and everything. But I mean, that's just because out of respect for him of busting his ass to get his hunts on film, and promoting the products that he believes in. And he started out as a nobody. Also, he wasn't even a bow hunter when he started hunting.
Really?
Yeah. He started out as a undercover DEA agent and drug enforcement agency undercover, and then the guy invited him out to go hunt, and it was a rifle hunt. Didn't know nothing about it or anything, and shot his first deer, but he was like, "What the hell? I missed," and everything. But he didn't know that shooting a deer with a rifle, it's not going to drop them in their spot, right where they're standing.
Well, and you hit them right, they will.
Yeah, he didn't grow up hunting, didn't grow up doing any of that. His dad was a plumber, worked all the time, never got him out in the outdoors. And then he had his own landscaping agency on the side of his drug, being an undercover cop, DA agent. And then he decided to get into photography and was promoting helped out a guy that was doing something for the hunting industry, but he was selling landscaping tools and everything. Well, I can help promote that and everything, and fork money over that. Then he had like 3 jobs, and now he's doing this hunting and photography and promoting his stuff and companies full time now.
Yeah.
So, and he got his turkey slam in 1 season.
Yeah.
So now we got nobody on.
Yeah.
They got tired of us.
Probably. So, which happens.
Yep.
That's fine. Well, oh, now you got another one on.
Yep. So, but yeah, that was the thing there, and that was the guy. That was just out of respect for the guy, the hustle of getting into the industry, was Johnny Utah. That was my second guy.
I think they've all hustled, one way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah.
You got Toxie Hayes who did it, Bill
Yeah.
Jordan who did it, Waddell did,
Yeah.
Juries did, Will Primos did.
Yeah.
They all did it.
Yeah. So, but not like these guys that you know who I'm talking about with who don't look the part. Just got into it for their looks.
Kind of throwing me for a loop on this one.
Well, some of these companies that promote these, chicky babes that show skin.
Oh,
The huntresses.
the huntresses.
Those I'm like, you're just getting free stuff for just your looks.
I mean, if you
Reviews.
got it, flaunt it, I guess. I'm not gonna knock on. And we don't know their backstory,
No.
so we can't sit there and say, oh, well, you show too much skin. You're doing it for the sex appeal. There's women out there that they're just as deadly as any guy out there doing it. So hats off to them for doing it, but. That you can roll into social media blaming that one.
Yep. So, but yeah. Anyway, what's the other thing that you want to talk about?
There's just so much going on that it's
Deer season's coming up.
yeah.
We're gonna be cook. How about let's talk about cooking wild game. How do you cook your backstrap from deer?
I grill them or I have you smoke them.
What do you put on the meat?
I don't put nothing
What do you
on
put
it.
on the seasoning?
I don't.
And
I don't.
How you prepare it?
I don't. I let it thaw out and I throw it right on the grill. I like it pure. I don't get into the whole seasoning and everything like that when I grill because I like the purity of the meat. I like the taste of it without adding it up, and my term is doctoring it up. I don't need to doctor it up. I like the taste of it just the way it is.
Well, you can have the way it is with a little.
Well,
bit of
you
seasoning.
asked, and I'm telling you, and you asked, I'm telling you.
This guy, I tell you.
Well, don't ask then. You go into you're the one that seasons everything up.
And
you know.
you're the one that's like, hey, take this. I want you to smoke it, and every time I turn around, hey.
Hey, it's for
Cook
horses.
Cook this for me. Cook this for me.
No, I have you smoke it for me because I don't have a smoker.
Well, what do you like about mine? What I do?
I don't know what you do to it. You need to tell them what you do.
Do you like the cheese, the spinach, the jalapenos?
Go for it. Tell them what you do.
The cherry tomatoes.
Tell them what you do.
Okay. Well, anyway, so what I do with my backstrap.
He does it for me too.
And what I do is I put it and take it out, thaw it, and I make up my own little marinade, my own little spiel of marinade. I don't go and buy the marinade. I make it all myself, which is white vinegar and water, salt, some seasoning, some little bit of rosemary, and I put a little parsley leaves in there, and there's one other thing that I can't.
You've used apple juice.
Oh yeah, I put apple juice in it. So I let it go in there and I let it soak for 24 hours. Then I take it out, and then I take a paper towel and I dry it off a little bit, and then I take a little slit or sliver out of the top of it, and I stuff it with mozzarella cheese, some spinach, some jalapenos, and tomatoes. And then I take seasoning, and which I use, I can't remember the company of it, but it's called gunpowder seasoning. And then there's some Jolly Roger seasoning with crushed jalapenos in there. And I take some smoky flavored seasoning and I sprinkle that on. Some more rosemary. And then I take some bacon and I wrap the bacon up, wrap the backstrap up with some bacon. And then I add some more seasoning on there, whatever I feel like. And then I go and have my smoker already smoking with some Jack Daniel's Whiskey Barrel wood chips. And I put it in there and I let it smoke. Time limit, I don't have a time limit on it. I just cook it till I feel like it's close to being done, and I check it. If it needs to be a little bit more, I let it smoke some more, and if it don't, I take it out. It's all by feel.
See, and that's what I do when I grill.
You don't do the doctoring up.
No, I just thaw it out, throw it on the grill, and let her go. And I cook it to where it's really tender and juicy just when the juices start coming out. And, oh.
You're weird.
No.
Yeah, you're weird.
I like pure. I like the pureness of it.
Pure. What about turkey? What do you do to turkey?
Same thing. I thaw it out, make sure everything's cut and it's clean.
You marinated it for us once.
Oh, I used Italian dressing.
Yeah.
I just let it soak in that for 12 hours and then you grill her up. That's all I did. 12-hour soak.
I need to teach you how to cook.
I know how to cook. I just don't like the doctoring up.
I fry mine. I fry my turkey. I fry it.
I like to fry. I like fish with lemon pepper seasoning and flour.
No, not lemon pepper seasoning. No.
Oh yes, the lemon pepper with crappie.
Everything's got not lemon pepper.
And you can turn it into a little fish taco. Oh.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
A little Miracle Whip, a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of jalapenos in there.
You need to try. You need to try mine. My fish fry batter. My fish fry batter. You need to try mine. You need to try my fish fry batter. What about squirrel?
Been way too long since I've had squirrel.
Fry my squirrel up.
Good.
I fry my turkey up. So much better.
I've had, fried, whole turkey, plucked and everything for Thanksgiving.
Get some buttermilk. Get some buttermilk. Let it soak in that for a little bit, and then throw it in a bag with my fry.
If we go goose hunting, I would like to do that with some goose.
Fry and
some goose meat.
Throw it in there. There you go. Yeah, we'll do that.
I'd like to do that with some goose.
I can do that.
I've heard it's pretty good that way.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it's good when you take a whole jalapeno and wrap the breast around the whole jalapeno, and then you wrap it in bacon and just throw it on. Throw it on the grill.
Dove. Do that with Dove. Little jalapeno papa.
Yep, Duff poppers.
Yeah.
See, that's good shit.
Uh-huh.
See, I don't. That would be good stuff to have. You know, that's kind of what I think on that.
Yeah. But then most of your deer gets processed into sticks and.
Oh, I love my sticks. That's one thing I'm going to make sure I have a bunch of. I want to make sure I got a bunch of summer sausage, so that way I can cut it up for either snacks or for sandwiches. And then I want to do a bunch of burger patties made up, so that way I've got, because I love my burgers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have my sausage and burgers, and then I'm going to have a bunch of my sticks. And I like teriyaki with a pepper jack cheese in it, which is really good. I also like just the regular cheddar cheese in it. That's really good. So I'm gonna have a bunch of those. I want to have a bunch of those made up this year. I'd like to try and get 5 deer. That way I know I got enough, because I know the burger patties I'll go through them real quick.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the sticks. I'll go through a package of sticks a day.
Now, what I do with mine is...
You haven't taken a deer to a locker in I don't know how long.
I know. It's because I do everything at home. We don't do sticks, or we don't do any of that.
See, I have to, because I'm mainly the only one that eats it.
Yeah, my wife and my kids will eat it.
Yeah, see, mine won't.
Yeah. See, my family knows what's good.
Well, mine does too, but they just don't. I have picky eaters. My daughter will eat summer sausage.
Yeah.
She'll eat the summer sausage with me. That's why I want to make sure to have enough to make for sandwiches and stuff.
I take a roast out because I process my own deer.
I would love to do a big, huge rump roast.
Yeah, that's what we have.
And just do it in a crock pot with quarter up some potatoes with the skin on them, carrots, some mushrooms, fire, pepperoni corn, the pepperoni.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That'd be good. I'd love to. I might do that just so that way I've got something to be able to take out and stuff. But I don't like having a lot mixed in mine.
And yeah, we do the roast. And then we pretty much use the rest of it for a burger, because we're always doing something with burger.
Yeah.
And we do chili, we do pot roast, like hot casseroles.
Yeah, not hot dish.
Well, my wife says hot dish.
No, it's casserole, not hot dish.
Well, we say she has me saying casserole and hot dish.
Well, you need to get off that, because it's casseroles.
It's kind of like crick and creek. It's a crick.
Yes, it's a crick, not a creek.
So, but she doesn't really do much with the turkey, and she doesn't do anything with squirrel. She won't eat squirrel.
What?
Yeah, she won't eat squirrel.
The fried squirrel is good.
Yeah, she won't do squirrel. She says it looks like a rat.
Not when you cut it off the bone and fry it up. It's like a red meat chicken nugget.
If she knows it's a squirrel, it's...
Well, don't let her know and just feed it to her. Let me know how that works out.
She goes, what is it? She don't trust it. Trust me, one bit. She won't eat it unless she knows what it is.
See, 9 times out of 10, unless it comes out of the white package,
Yeah.
my wife won't eat it either. If it says locker on it, she won't touch it. I don't know why, but she won't.
Yeah, she won't eat goose anymore.
What?
Yeah, she won't eat goose anymore. Unless it's deer and turkey, she won't eat it.
Sounds somebody like I know.
At least mine will eat the deer and turkey.
Yeah.
She's got to have all that impregnated stuff, with shots and steroids and...
Yeah, I know, that's... No, can't do it.
And so, but yeah,
I mean, that's all I do when it comes to cooking, though. I mean, I don't do a whole lot when it comes to cooking.
you know, nobody's joining my live anymore.
You got one person on.
Yeah, I wonder if it's my dad.
Probably. But
Or somebody. I wish they would comment and let me know who they are.
what I want to know is, what are you, from everything that you've seen out at the woods, what are you most looking forward to right now?
What am I most looking forward to?
Yes. I had a notification how to get rid of it. What are you most looking forward to?
I don't know. I just want to be out in the woods. That's all I care about.
Really?
Once the mosquitoes are out of there.
Really?
We gotta see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. You know how my deer seasons go.
I know, and
This guy sees all the big deer. I get squirrel patches. Oh, here comes a little 4-pointer. I got a big deer over in my area. Squirrel patch.
You're the only one that saw a deer during bow season and shot at it. Jordan and I didn't.
He saw it.
Oh yeah, it's the one that walked 200 yards away from me and walked right
And
towards
that same
you.
day, you were like, in that same sit, I had 2 big ones behind me. I grunted at them both, and and
No, not that day you missed, because that was after I hit the big one. That was after I hit my big one and lost.
well,
And everybody's. This is going to end up leading into broadheads. And like Mason stated, you know, this is what he's going to shoot. There's a G5 Mega Meat.
a hatchet on the end of an arrow.
What people are going to sit there and say is, oh, well, if you shoot fixed head, you're going to get better penetration. This is the exact broadhead right here. The only reason he's got 2 is because the third one's in the deer. But this is the exact broadhead. It's a Magnus 4-blade. See? 4-blade. Okay. Cut on contact. And I'm sorry, at 10 yards, unless you're shooting over 80 pounds with a broadhead like this, you're not busting the shoulder on the deer. Because I was shooting 70 pounds with a micro diameter arrow, and I only got 6 inches of penetration at most when I hit my big one in the shoulder. And he was a big deer. I mean, it was by far the largest deer I've ever shot at with a bow. And I'm sorry. I cannot jump on the bandwagon when it comes to, now, if I'm shooting a fixed blade and I hit them where you're supposed to, yeah, I know I'm going to get an entry and an exit hole with a fixed blade, and I know I'm going to kill the deer. But why not go with the devastation and put a bigger hole, and I still get my entry and exit hole when shooting a mechanical? I'm sorry, a mechanical in my eyes is way better than a fixed blade. Way, way better. And nobody can tell me different when it comes to a fixed or a mechanical. Because if I'm gonna go chase elk or something big, I would still rather shoot a mechanical over a fixed blade any day of the week, because I will make sure that my setup will be able to handle shooting a mechanical head.
Now for me, when I take a look at people, you know, when they go elk hunting and all that type of stuff, and I'm sitting there like, why are we aiming for that shoulder? I mean, honestly, you have, how big would that kill zone on an elk be? I mean, freaking
Foot by a foot, minimal.
like that, wouldn't it? For lungs?
Oh, you're looking on an elk. You're easily, at least if you go from the edge of the shoulder going back, I'd have to say you're easily. I'd say probably closer 14 inches back, and from the bottom, very bottom of the chest cavity to the top of it, I'd say it's probably closer 14 inches by 14 inches.
So why are we aiming that so close? I get things happen.
Right.
I get that.
A lot of the goodies though are in the front part,
Yeah.
where all the arteries are for
Yeah.
your heart and lungs and everything else. So I know why you're supposed to tuck it tight, but if you want just a true double lung,
Yeah.
you've got a huge area. Same thing on a whitetail. That's why I don't get that there are groups out there saying I need to shoot a minimum of a 500 grain arrow on a whitetail deer and a fixed blade broadhead. Because there's a group of people out there. I'm not going to name names because anybody can
we're
go.
getting on to rants again.
But you brought it up.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
you brought
did.
it up.
Yes, you did. No,
No,
'cause you did it by the freaking kill zone deal.
Yeah, but you said you were going to go into the broadhead thing because you wounded a deer.
Well,
So,
I did,
what are you?
but it wasn't due to shot selection. But there's a group of people out there saying that shooting broadheads like this or single bevel one piece heads and doing bad shots, it's absolutely ridiculous.
So, all right. So we're getting off the rant. What are you looking forward to this season?
Getting out in the woods and chasing deer. That's what I live for.
See, there you go. Me, I'm woods. Woods.
We've got some good deer on camera. We know that there's ones in the area. But my magical time to be in the woods is the 27th of October until the 17th of November. I want to be in the woods as much as possible in that time frame.
Woods.
Because that's when the big boys are up, they're moving, they're hitting scrapes, they're checking rub lines, they're making rub lines, they're looking for those hot does, and they are so easy to be seen and have an opportunity. Oh, no, now don't get me wrong. I like hearing a big old turkey gobble his brains out and everything and come strutting in, but
I like turkey better.
I don't. I love hearing that buck going burr, burr, coming in just all pissy and thinking he's gonna come kick ass, and lo and behold, he don't know nothing, and surprise!
I like turkey.
Turkey will never get me the way deer does.
Well,
Deer, I've heard so many. I've been snort wheezed at because I've made them so mad. I've had them come in grunting, and there's nothing like it. Hearing that crunch, 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 brr, crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, yeah, that's what I live for. Hearing him coming on a string. Ooh.
When I see that again, I'll probably get fired up for. Yeah.
Oh, your jollies are gonna get off, and you know it.
Not as much as turkey. No.
Oh, they can do that 300 yards away all day long, every day.
I don't care. It's still fun.
No.
Yeah. More interaction, the better.
Just, you got to learn how to do it.
All right, my phone's gonna go dead, so I'm gonna cut this live off. So we'll see you guys later on this one.
He's cutting his live off. Oh. He wants to save his phone.
Yeah.
But no, I am so into deer. It's awesome.
Turkey.
No.
I got 1 subscriber on that one.
There you go. Ooh, 470. We're 30 away from doing our giveaway.
Yep.
You guys gotta make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, all 3 to be into the drawing. And what are we gonna do for the giveaway?
Lures.
Or are they gonna have a choice?
No,
Or
lures.
it's only gonna be lures?
For 500, yeah. I don't have the money to buy
What
a
about
hat and
what about your turkey calls?
I got 1 turkey call.
Well, we're only doing
No,
A
it's
single
lures
person.
for this one. Turkey call and a hat for the 1,000. That way I have time to get a hat ordered and get the turkey call made.
so stingy.
I
You
got
did-
other
you did-
stuff I gotta buy right now.
Well, I understand that, but I mean, 500's a big mark to hit for us.
No, the 1,000 is a bigger mark.
It is. I'll give you that.
As expensive these hats were and how expensive the turkey call is gonna be, it's gonna be 1,000.
Oh, all right. I see your point. I see your point. But what I want to know is out of all the bows that have been made since 2000 to now, if you had to choose one, which one are you choosing? You choosing cam and a half, dual cam, solo cam?
Solo cam.
By who?
Matthews.
Which one?
Probably would be the switchback or the one I have now.
What's the one you have now?
The Z7 Extreme. Now cam and a half, I'd probably go with that reflex I had.
Made by Hoyt.
No,
So
it was strictly reflex.
Reflex was owned by Hoyt.
Reflex Bighorn, whatever. That was just because I shot my first deer with it. And recovered.
You shot a few deer with it.
No, only one.
You shot a doe.
Oh yeah, I did shoot the doe with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a better memory than you do.
Yeah.
Because you shot your buck one year, the following year you shot your does.
Yep. Yep.
I would have to say best bow that I've ever shot, hands down, would have been it'd be a toss-up between my bear that I had and my Matthews V3 33, because those bows were fire.
Mm. Yeah.
Because they just shot so well. They were fast, they were smooth, they were quiet, and that's because I can't get my hands on a V3X33. That's why I've got why I'm shooting the Matthews lift 29 and a half. Because it's the
I've
same
noticed,
concept of my V3X.
yeah. Well, I've noticed with mine, my Z7, it's a hell of a lot quieter than Corey's bow from when I was doing the editing for the shoot that we had.
Yep.
His lift was a lot louder than my Matthews.
I had the
Just
loudest.
the string slap. Yeah, yours was loud.
But it's a
But yours is that. But your wife's diamond. That's
it's a budget bow.
yeah.
It's not meant for adults. It's strictly meant for kids.
Yeah, but mine, just looking at the audio, mine was way quieter than your guys' bows.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
By far, but Corey's also got.
Well, he's shooting 70 pounds, isn't he?
No, he's shooting only 60.
Oh.
He's shooting 60, and there's the way his sight is what helps it, which isn't helping the quietness. And I've noticed that with mine, and that's why I'm going to switch to that Apex sight.
Oh.
I might even do that today yet. Sight that in since I can.
Yeah.
But I love like
Sorry.
yeah, bless you. But that's I'm wanting to see what bow companies are gonna do now, because things are starting to get kind of wild when it comes to bows. Between your primes and what they've done and everything, and bows are
And the Leeds, and then the Hoyts, and then the Matthews, then the Dartons.
yeah.
I'm gonna strictly stick with my bow until I find another one that I absolutely gotta have. But right now I haven't seen one.
I think if you shot a Darton, if you shot the Darton Consequence too, I think you'd be all over it.
I don't know.
Just because we grew up shooting them.
Nah, I only shot them for that 1 year, and I didn't like that Darton.
Well, it was an older Darton, but
Yeah.
you know, it had the wired cables and everything. You know, it was a 96 or 97 bow.
Something like that.
Yeah. And I love what Darton's. I like everything Darton's doing. And I kind of like what Matthews is doing now. I would like to see him interpret all that into a solo cam. Because with their left X, you can shift everything left and right fully, but just twisting a screw for your left and right adjustments instead of twisting cables and everything.
Yeah.
They kind of copied Bowtech, but didn't with their technology. Matthews kind of made it their own. I would love to see Matthews do that, unlike bring back like the Z7 Magnum, where it's still got some speed and oomph behind it, because that's where you're going to be able to shoot your longer distances is with your speed.
Mm-hmm.
And be able to have that technology in a solo cam. Oh, I think that'd be awesome. To see a company come out like that. I don't see Dart never doing a solo cam.
No.
I know they have, but I don't see Dart never coming out with a solo cam. I could see, if I was to say anybody that would come out with a solo cam in the next couple of years, I think it's going to be Matthews.
No.
Just because I feel they pioneered that. And that's why you have a hard time seeing a switchback, an outback, a Creed, any of the Z7s, any of their solo cams, you don't see people getting rid of them
No.
because they're such a well-maintained bow. But that's my personal opinion.
I'm not all in the technical stuff with bows like you are.
You need to learn it.
Yeah.
You got to get back into get into being able to make your own little adjustments and stuff.
Yeah.
You can sight in a bow, but like with me, since I've got mine shooting well now, I now know that I can adjust my rest a little bit either way and get my bullet hole the way that I want it. And
that's why I got you.
not always gonna have me. And look at the gray hair I've got. I mean, I'm thin.
Look at the gray hair I got.
Not as much as I do. I got it here more than you do. Shit, I don't even have I'm totally gray on this side. Look at that.
Yeah.
Holy
well,
crap.
That's why I got you until something happens. God forbid. But yeah, I got you.
Better knock on wood.
So, but yeah. Anyway, we're getting close to an hour on this one.
We are, and we covered a lot. We covered our food, how we cook it, how we do it. I'm pretty plain Jane. This guy isn't.
No, I like my seasonings.
We covered what he's gonna do with his wraps, and we covered a lot on this one. It didn't go into a whole lot of detail, but I mean and we're gonna get more and more in depth, and we're gonna end up doing
It's lick and stick.
lick and stick.
Lick and stick.
Yeah. You can lick them. I ain't. You can lick them. I'll stick them.
It says here, all hybrid vanes are manufactured using our industry-leading Plastifletch lick and stick material with our factory-applied activator.
Huh. Yeah, you can scan that QR code on the back to learn more about it. But these are the hybrid. And I really like these. The hybrid vanes. I think they're a little bit better than the AAE Stealth Max. Like I said, we mainly shoot mechanicals because we're just shooting deer or turkeys, and I mean I'd still use them if I was going out west. So there's not a lot that I wouldn't use going out west either, because
No. All right, let's cut this one off and we'll go on to our next one. What do you say?
you're such a gomer. Such a gomer.
Let's get going.
You guys need to help me with this and get him to be able to do these podcasts right, so we can get a bunch of thumbs ups
I'm trying.
and
I'm
be
getting
able to grow this a little bit better.
I'm getting there.
He's got a lot of learning to do yet.
Learning to do.
He does. But anyways, guys, we're gonna catch you on the next one. I'll see you out in the woods.
I'll see you out on the river.
Till the next one, guys.
Yep.
Hunt hard and be safe.